Welcome back. Let's take a look now at those kids that are going to the FCS level as Mark Haggard has that story.
Dylan, 6'2", 290-pound JT Melton has signed with the Charleston Southern Buccaneers in the Big South Conference. Melton made All-State 3 times and was picked for the Shrine Bowl. This honor student had more than a dozen college offers, and JT Melton picked Charleston Southern as his college destination. Conway High wide receiver Darren Stanley signed with Dartmouth College in the Ivy League. This speedy receiver caught 36 passes for over 600 yards and 7 touchdowns his senior season for the Conway Tigers. He also plays cornerback on defense. Darren Stanley heading to Hanover, New Hampshire to play for the Big Green at Dartmouth College.
I chose Dartmouth not only on the academic standpoint, but also on the athletic standpoint, because they have a really good football team, and it's just a great school all around, and I'm proud to say that I'll be attending there.
Lake City two-way star Tyshawn Baines has signed with the South Carolina State Bulldogs in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference. Baines rushed for over 1,000 yards his senior year for the Lake City Panthers. He also had over 600 receiving yards and is strong on special teams. Baines was also a leader at linebacker at Lake City. Now it's off to SC State for Tyshawn Baines. Also heading to Orangeburg to play for South Carolina State is Myrtle Beach High wide receiver Will Vereen. He had over 50 catches his senior year for more than 900 yards. Now, Will Vereen will play in the MEAC at SC State.
I had multiple looks. It was Wingate, SC State, West Liberty, and Presbyterian College. But I chose SC State because I feel like that'd be the best fit for me, and it's not too far from home.
Myrtle Beach High athlete Keontae Sessions has inked with the Citadel in the Southern Conference. Sessions scored 22 touchdowns his senior season at running back for the Seahawks. He's also a hard-hitting defensive back. Sessions had 68 tackles, 11 tackles for loss. He's an honor student and played in the North-South All-Star game, and now Keontae Sessions is headed to Charleston to play at the Citadel.
I chose the Citadel because, I felt like I connected with the coaches a lot more, and they communicated with me a lot more than the others did. So, I felt like that was a place that I would want to spend the next 4 years of my life.
Lake City wide receiver Jalen Bar finalized his decision to play college football at the Citadel. Bar has 4.4 speed in the 40 and a 32-inch vertical. He caught 48 passes for more than 800 yards with 10 touchdowns his senior season with the Panthers. He was the offensive MVP at the North-South All-Star game. Jalen Bar now off to play for the Citadel Bulldogs. Latta High athlete Devante Porter will play for the Furman Paladins in the Southern Conference. Porter earned a spot in the Shrine Bowl. He's a phenomenal defensive back who had over 100 tackles and made 2 interceptions his senior season for the Latta Vikings. He's equally electric as a wide receiver and return man. Devante Porter on his way to Furman University in Greenville, South Carolina.
The reason why I chose to go to Furman is because they push academics hard there, and it's the same at Latta High School where they push their athletes to study before they even go out to do anything or practice or anything. So that's really the big reason why.
Hartsville defensive back Jalen Evans has signed with South Carolina State. Evans is great as a one-on-one defender, had several picks his senior year for the Red Foxes, and 19 tackles for loss. He was also a solid wide receiver in high school. Now, Jalen Evans heading to SC State. Lakeview Wild Gators quarterback Duane Nichols has signed with the South Carolina State Bulldogs. Nichols guided Lakeview to the 1A state championship this season. He was a Shrine Bowl selection and a finalist for the ABC 15 Zerman Trophy. Duane Nichols heading to SC State.
I'm very excited about it. It's just something that I've been thinking about all my life, just about since I was a little kid, and just living it up to this day, and this is the day.
Lakeview linebacker Xavier Rock Johnson is also signed with SC State. Johnson made 87 tackles as a member of the Lakeview defense during the Wild Gators state championship season. Xavier Johnson will join high school teammate Duane Nichols at SC State.
They came to the school a bunch of times. They showed a lot of interest. You know, we got a former player and Darius Leonard there. You know, it was a good fit and everything. And we do have a lot of local players there, and I'm just glad that me and Duane are going to share the same experience.
All right, congratulations to all those young men.